Hello everyone, welcome to Eduonix's Microsoft Excel course. My name is Sakib, and in this one we'll be talking about inserting pictures into a spreadsheet. There are lots of cool ways you can work with pictures in Excel. We're going to cover some of it today and some of it in a later, more advanced course. Let's do the simple stuff for today. Let's just insert a picture quickly. So again, that was too quick. Let me show you how. You go into the Insert ribbon and click the picture button here, and you get a couple of pictures here. You can navigate to wherever your pictures are. I'm already there, so we insert it. Really straightforward, right? Well, look at how this picture has been inserted. It's been inserted as a picture. It's not in any particular cell. It's all over the place. So if you go to, say, D1 up here, you can scroll down and keep going. And there might be stuff in the back that you can type in, and it won't, the picture is just covering everything. That's one way to use a picture. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Well, the first button is remove background. And it's important to remember, Excel is not a tool meant to deal with pictures. It offers some capabilities to make working with pictures easier, but it's not Photoshop or CorelDRAW or anything like that. But let's see what the remove background does. And we are good. We just select the amount of the actual size of the image we want to have, and we can just click outside the image, and boom, the background is completely gone. There is some left out here, this little bit, but it has done a really good job considering that Excel is not really a tool to do these things, sort of things. Let's just undo that, and here we have the picture again. So that was one cool thing you could do. Let's see what we can do in corrections. You can obviously change the brightness and contrast. You can also sharpen and soften the image. So see, this is getting softer, i.e. blurrier, and sharper. And brightness and contrast gives you a nice ability to change the brightness and contrast. The great thing about Excel is that you don't always have to play around with these options. There's already a whole bunch pre-set up that you can just select if you want to select something quickly for a presentation or for anything else, that you don't need to spend hours trying to deal with the minutiae of dealing with images. But of course you could. Let me just show you how I got here again. You go into corrections and picture correction options. Now over here you can deal with the minutiae of changing and sharpeners and softeners and brightness and contrast, and you can set it exactly the way you like it. But the preset options are really good and useful in a lot of cases. You can also change the color. So you can have sepia tones or black and white or infrared. You can change the different tints on it. Color tones you can change. Let me just move the picture so you can see what's happening. So you can change this color saturation. These are really sophisticated tools that are just available as an afterthought in Excel, because Excel is not really meant to deal with pictures. But if you ever have to include a picture, you have lots of options. Very cool stuff. You can go into more variations, theme colors, that just add a tint of the color that you choose. You can set a transparent color. Let's try and make this color transparent. And it has done so. Let's just undo that. And transparency is cool because you can see the cells in the back. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try writing something in one of those cells. It's quite cool. But let's just undo these picture changes. You can also add artistic effects. Some very interesting effects available. And there are more options for the effects. There are the presets, and there are options. Although for artistic effects, there aren't too many options. You can compress picture, change or reset picture to its original form. Then there are a bunch of styles, such as this oval. Or you can put a frame or a border around that picture. There are a large number of picture styles available. So if you're ever working on a spreadsheet and need to add a picture, you don't really need to leave Excel. It's all available in here to make your workflow a whole lot easier. You can add borders. I mean, you can add borders from here, but you can add all these frames, but you could go in and do things yourself and get the exact type you want. Although I find the presets to be very nice. There are effects. You can add glows of various sorts to the border. And 25 points, soft edges. You can add bevels. 3D rotations are also available. Some cool things it can do with pictures. And there's a picture layout. So in the last one we covered smart art, and there's some smart art here that you can put your picture in. Remember that over here now you can add some text. Boathouse. So the pictures and the smart art together offer a very, very powerful way to deal with images and a very good way to present information as you need it to present it. As you can imagine, you can have a whole bunch of pictures here and a whole bunch of names. And again, these are the picture effects. We've already worked with these. So let's get out of the smart art. And then there's a rotate, align, crop, height. So you can change different settings in the picture. The question then becomes, when you add a picture, what do you want to do with it? If you want to present that picture to someone, there are tons of options. But there are also options to make pictures appear dynamically. So you could potentially set up your worksheet in such a way that if you change number value in one cell, a picture changes in another cell. That's more of an advanced topic, and we'll get to that in later sections and in the next course. But even for presentation purposes, which I've used Excel a lot for, adding pictures is very, very easy. And once you master these tools in Excel, you can also use the same tools exist in PowerPoint and Microsoft Word for if presentation is your goal. Well, I hope you enjoy working with pictures. Thanks a lot.